It's me again. I need to come up with a better introduction to my videos rather than just me going, hey, it's me. Maybe I'll try to come up with something. I don't know. But I got a little bit of a late start today, later than I wanted to. I had to tinker with my truck this morning. I haven't started in almost a week, and sometimes it doesn't like to sit for very long before you try to start it, but I got it running. Got my kid dropped off at my girlfriend's grandma's house, and I had to look at her dryer whenever I got there. It wasn't working. She had something caught up in the fan and keeping it from spinning and all that is kind of gross. It was some dead birds got in there, but we won't talk about that anymore. It's pretty nasty. It's stinky. But anyway, enough about that, and on to today's house adventures. Yesterday, oh, watch out, Marley. Me and my dad got all these cabinets and stuff painted pretty good. So I'm going to go through and start hanging these doors back up and getting it look nice and pretty. Now, after that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do because like I said, I got a late start, which means I'm not going to have as much time to work here as much as I wanted to today, but it is what it is. And we'll just have to see what I'm going to do after I get done with these doors. So I'm going to hang them up. That's about it. Alright, so that took all of about 5 minutes. I'm sure it took even less time watching the time lapse. Probably a pretty quick clip there. But it all turned out pretty nice. I got all the cabinet doors hung up. Everything looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm still gonna add some stuff to the top up here to get that nice and pretty. But I think the next process is going to be hanging this above the range microwave, which involves me redoing some of this wiring. Now, wiring is not my specialty, but I ain't scared because I've done lots of wiring before. It's just going to take a little custom fab work. I'm going to have to put a electrical outlet up here in this cabinet to plug the microwave into. And I got the breaker turned off to this wire here so that I can, perform this task without dying, which is always a goal for the day. Don't die today. I think that should be my motto. Just tattoo it backwards on my chest so every day when I get up and I brush my teeth or something, look in the mirror, it just says, don't die today. But anyway, that's stupid. I'm not looking forward to doing this because there's a lot of things that could go wrong, but what are you gonna do? It has to be done, and I have to do it, so I might as well grin and bear it. So let's do it. Do it. Yeah. I worked up a hell of a sweat getting this up there, but I got it up there and I think it looks pretty darn good up there. If you ever wonder why this is still blue, I still have the protective film on it, so that's why that's blue, as well as the dishwasher. But that is the microwave. And it has the light underneath it. And the exhaust fans. I still got some tape on here. But it turned out pretty well. Looks like my wiring job did good. I've got it plugged in up there. I've got to do something about that hole right there, but I think it looks pretty good plugged in. I might take this wire back there a little bit, but those are later details for another time. But I've made a bit of a mess, so time to do a little cleaning, because you know how it goes. Gotta make a mess and clean it up, or else it'll become a bigger mess. But I'm getting there. I might take a break for a second. I got the fan on over there, but it's still pretty warm in here, so I'm going to take a break for a second and clean up after that. Alright, so I got some of my mess cleaned up. Well, most of my mess cleaned up in here. Think I'm about gonna call it a day, because it's about time to go pick up my daughter, but I think this turned out quite nicely. So all we got left to do in this kitchen, the only big projects left are the countertops, the backsplash, sink and a faucet, and of course getting these cabinets mounted to the wall properly, because they're just sitting in place right now. But yeah, it's coming along pretty nice. So it's just about time to call it a day on this one. This weekend, I think we're gonna go out and pick out a countertop to grab, and probably pick up the hardware for the cabinets while we're there, because nobody wants to just grab it from the side. You know, you gotta have a nice handle. Plus, those handles will really look nice on these cabinets. I've kind of already got a style of handle that I want. We had them in our old place. They looked really nice. It was a really nice place, and they really made the kitchen look dapper. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day, and hope to see you guys next time. Peace.